Hey guys, Morgan's Maintenance, episode 80 of Guess the Trade. We're already up into the 80s. That's where we look at subscriber loadouts. They send in pictures, we take a look at them, and we see if we can guess what it is that they do with those particular tools. Well, back in episode 79, we looked at Robert Mason. He had a Veto Tech Pack MC, and then also a Cobalt bag, a fluke meter, some gear wrench sockets, all sorts of great tools inside of there. Well, what was it that he did with those tools? He said that he is a lead industrial mechanic, and then more specifically, he said he works in a live poultry processing plant. So that's what he does. He said the reason for the wide range of tools that made it kind of hard to guess was basically that he works on pretty much just about anything. So really great loadout. Again, appreciate you, Robert, for sending in your loadout. Well, in episode 80, we're going to look at one loadout. It's Jeff Bowery. He has a Veto Pro Pack Tech MCT. It is the Hi Viz version, so that's what we're going to look at. And then he's also got a Veto like tool row that has parts bags and stuff in it. I think the part number on that is TRLC or something like that, if I can remember right. But we're going to take a look at those, check out the tools that are inside of there, and then see if we can guess what it is that Jeff does. But let's go ahead and jump into his tools. So once again, we're going to be starting out with the Veto Pro Pack Tech MCT Hi Viz. By far one of my favorite bags from Veto Pro Pack. I've never owned the Hi Viz version, but I've had the Tech MCT. I still own the MCT Blackout, and now I'm currently running the MCT-P infrared, which is basically an MCT with the pouches on the side. I think it hits that sweet spot of a bag that's not too big that you can make it crazy heavy, and then it's also not too small that you can carry pretty much everything that you kind of need in it. One of my favorite bags by far, so that's what we're going to start out looking at. Looks like he's got the Klein LED light on the front side right there. Going on over here is one of the sides. Looks like blue Inkzall, yellow Inkzall, Klein Scribe, also a Sharpie, and then some of the bit holders from, looks like Amazon type right there. And I'm not going to zoom in a lot on his pictures. I think that kind of shrunk the quality whenever he emailed them to me. They're small in size as far as the, kilobytes or whatever it is, but they look fine like this. So I'm not going to zoom in a lot. It just gets blurry. So, but I think we can pretty well see everything. So continuing, he does have some electrical tape down there, black and white, or white and black, but it might be Teflon tape. I'm not real sure. It is Teflon tape. You can tell it right there. So there's everything out of the pockets. So it looks like he's got some nut drivers over there, 5/16, maybe a 3/8. So that should kind of throw you in a direction. There's a group of people who use 5/16 and 3/8 more often, and then there's a group of people who use 1/4 inch and 5/16 more often. So it looks like he's got 5/16 and 3/8, but it also does look like he's got a 1/4 inch over there as well. And then also he again has all those writing utensils. Next picture, this is the other side. Looks like there is a small orange screwdriver handle, wire brush, probably some silicone or some kind of gasket material or something like that. Maybe we'll see what that is here in just a minute. Loctite, so I can read that. And then a wire brush. Looks like it's double-ended. Maybe I'll try zooming in on this orange thing to see if we can tell what that is. I'm not real sure. It's not ringing a bell to me. And then it looks like he's also got a pair of like fuse pullers or something along those lines right there as well. Next picture. So this is the tool pouch side of the bag. Looks like he's got an M12 ratchet with an adapter on there. And then he's also got several Klein screwdrivers. Looks like I see 17 in one. Some yellow handles, some orange handles, blue handles, red handles. So we'll see what those are. He does have those Klein needle nose. I can see those down in there. And then several nut drivers up there at the top as well, and some more of the orange handle screwdrivers. Looks like a pick set now that we get into it. So over there on the left, looks like we've got, I'll try to zoom in a little bit. We'll see if we get to there. Really long extensions. I mean, those look super long, probably like 12 inches. Looks like he's got the Klein pliers wrench, also a couple adjustable wrenches up there at the top, folding hex keys. Let's see, Klein diagonals, Klein strippers, the Klein needle nose, Klein Cobra style, and then the Klein alligator style as far as the water pump pliers. Then he's also got Knipex smaller versions, it looks like, possibly up there in the top right, unless those are like Icon and you just can't tell, but they look like Knipex as far as a Cobra pliers wrench. Also a pair of straight jaw channel locks, several different other hex keys up there. And let's see, that was the Klein 17 in one. I could read that a minute ago. is the blue handle screwdriver. That's the multi-driver. I think that might be Ideal if I remember right. Possibly, is that what that one is? I'm pretty sure that's what that is, but it looks like that's what he's got there. Also a Klein nut driver, a Klein dedicated Phillips, and then a Klein dedicated slotted. And then again, there's that light, a small precision driver. We'll move on to the next one. This is the other side of the bag. This is the stuff that he keeps inside that pocket. It looks like tons of thumb drives. So he obviously works on something where he plugs in thumb drives to either do diagnostic or to reprogram or do something along those lines with those. Also some alligator clips and some long probes for his test probes. Here is the back side of the bag. You can see his test leads up there along with the chart. Fluke meter. Let's see. Other than that, looks like some wrenches and ratchets and stuff like that. We'll see them out here in just a second. So zip ties, magnetic pickup tool. Let's see if I can zoom in a little again, not get too bad. Let's see. I don't know what the thing is over there on the left for sure. Not real sure about that one. It looks like he's got a couple extensions, flex head ratchets. Let's see. That would be I use that wrench for a strainer nut on a kitchen sink. I think they're an oil filter wrench or something, but it may be called something else as well. Looks like he's got another diagnostic tool there in the middle. I'm not sure what that one is. And then his fluke meter. It almost looks like, I'm not real sure what the number is on that one though. It kind of looks like my old one, but I don't know what the newer version of that one would be. And then he's got a Klein tester up there at the top as well. I think that's a moisture meter, T-handle, and then also another hex key. Those are probably like 3/8 if I had to guess. So that's all that right there, and a couple ratchet wrenches. Next picture. So this is that Veto TRLC, I think is the name of it. I'm not positive about that, but it's a tool row, and then I don't know what the LC stands for, but there's several basically like part bag things in it. So right there it is. I think you get all that whenever you buy it, but I also think you can buy those individual bags separately if you want to set up your tool row differently. So he's got that unfolded. Inside the red one are a bunch of different pliers. They look like they're Mac tools on the logo. I tried zooming in and I couldn't read it, but I'm almost positive that's what those are. So he's got the extended reach, several different pairs of needle nose, whether it's the hog ring, the bent or 90 degree, and then the straight, and then the duck bill, slip joint pliers, diagonals, needle nose, and then a pair of straight jaw water pumps. Inside the yellow bag, he's got the retaining ring pliers, looks like small flush cuts, another pair of maybe duck bills, that's what it looks like, pair of adjustable wrenches, and then those are the Baco, I think they're Baco, or at least mine are Baco, the colored X keys right there. I'm not sure if yours are Baco or not, Jeff, but those look just like mine, so I think that they are, but they might not be. I really like my Bacos. Those are the ones I actually keep in the truck because it's a very small package. You know, there might not be the easiest ones to get in and out compared to some of my other ones, but it is a very slim package, and that's what I like about it in my truck. Next picture is his orange bag. Looks like a bunch of Mac tool screwdrivers. Looks like mostly all Phillips and slotted of different lengths and different sizes right there. Here is the other thing, or the other two rows. So you had the 3 parts rows if I go back here. So that's the 3 in the middle we just looked at. One of them is what we're about to look at, and then the other one is a wrench row as well. So this one's one of those. Several ratchets and several sockets. That's kind of a really nice setup to be able to unfold that and keep all that in one spot, I could see. And I think you can buy these bags separately. If I remember right, you don't have to buy the entire row. I don't have a clue what they cost off the top of my head, but he's got some ratchets in there along with his deep well sockets. And then this is that other row, and I zoomed in seeing if I could read these two, and I couldn't read these. But basically ratchet wrenches. I'm sure it's probably metric and SAE in the sizes. So he's got that on that row as well. And then there's his name. So we'll go back. There's his ratchet wrenches. This is all part of that tool row. Deep well sockets and ratchets. And then screwdrivers, hex keys, smaller pliers, adjustable wrenches, several different pairs of Mac pliers right there. There's that tool row unfolded in case you're interested in it. And then there is what it looks like if you roll it up. And then this is his Tech MCT Hi Viz, all the tools that are in there. That's his meter side. Again, thumb drives might play a role in your guess. There's all his main tool side. There it is loaded in there. And then this is the stuff around the outside of his bag. And then right there is that very first picture. But that's Jeff Bowery's Veto Pro Pack Tech MCT Hi Viz, and then the TRLC, I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. Again, I'm going to look it up as soon as I go inside. As far as from Veto, that's a pretty nice setup. It looked like it folded up fairly compact. I've never seen one of them before, like even in pictures or anything like that, other than the catalog pictures. So it's nice to see some tools in that and kind of see how somebody's using it. Maybe you've got some questions for Jeff. Make sure and comment those down below. He did tell me what he does in his email, so I'm not going to guess what it is and give it away, but make sure and don't forget to guess what it is you think Jeff does with these tools. As always, I hope this video was interesting. Hope it was helpful. You guys stay safe. Have a blessed day. I'll see you on the next video.